Hello there, people of the internet. We have just reached a monumental step in what I will very much consider calling forward progression. The other channels I've had, the most amount of subscribers I've ever had was 13, and that was like top of the line for me. Originally, whenever I started this channel, I was just doing it basically to record things and upload them for my own use. I had no idea that people would actually start watching this stuff. But here we are, we just hit 500 subscribers. That is way more than I ever thought I would get. I was thinking maybe maximum like 50. And then whenever I hit 50, I was thinking to myself, alright, you know, now we're at 50. It probably won't go any further. I mean, I really didn't put much effort into my videos before. I just kind of literally recorded them for me to watch, and that was it. I had no idea that other people would start watching the videos as well. But whenever people did start watching the videos, I was like, oh god, I better start putting in some actual effort, and so I did. With this channel, I learned how to not only properly upload, but I learned how to video edit, I learned timing, I learned scaling, I learned photo editing as well, although I don't really use that for this channel. I went to school for some online marketing. It's really paying off. I'm learning a lot about the different things that I can and cannot do online to either gain or lose subscribers. Now 500 is like very low tier as far as YouTube subscriptions go. Like very bottom of the barrel, like that's hyper amateur levels, but that is still way higher than I ever thought I would get. And honestly, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing until I start really reaching those high numbers. I don't care how long it takes. In all honesty, one of my goals is to get large enough to catch the attention of a Mr. Brandon Herrera. You probably heard of the guy. There is one main reason why I want to get this guy's attention. I want to say thank you to him. Back whenever he was a small channel, and I've been watching him for a long time, I'd say about 25,000 subscribers is whenever I started watching him, so that was quite some time ago. Back whenever he was a small-ish channel, I ended up just commenting on one of his YouTube channels about how I had this gun channel, and it was just like beating the hell out of me, and I could not pull it off. You know, my subscriber count wasn't growing, and I had just like given up on it. At that time, I had literally given up on this channel. It was it. That was it. I was done. And Mr. Herrera convinced me otherwise and gave me some really good advice that stuck with me. He told me that the first 1,000 subscribers is always the hardest. Once you push through that barrier, then things just get easier and easier, and that's exactly what lit the spark back in me to keep on going, and I remember that even to this day, years later. We have made so much progress since then. I think back then I had like 150 subscribers maybe. I'm not positive about that, but I know it was like a detrimentally small amount, and it was not getting any larger. But his words of advice, he also gave me some encouragement. It like absolutely relit the spark in me, and I was like, alright, I was going for like millions and I was stuck at 150, but I figured to myself, 1,000? Yeah, that's a mark that I could hit, and that's the mark that I'm aiming for, and we are halfway there. So in celebration to that, I'm gonna go get hammered, but you guys are gonna sit here and watch a little video compilation I made. This video compilation is of a bunch of cool shit that I've done on this channel up to this point. Not nearly all of it. I didn't want the compilation to go too far, so I did have to pick and choose, but oh, it gets pretty cool, guys. Go ahead, sit there, watch this badass compilation of explosions and fire. There we go. It's been shot, audience. It's been shot. Wow, that 45 tore a hole right into that thing. That Mosin wrecked this thing's day. It's no longer locked, audience. We successfully unlocked the gun. This is going to be gun repair. A gun repair video. Have the glare of the sun. There we go. Autofocus. Look at those things. That's terrifying. Dollars literally everywhere out here. Those little blue things on there, apparently those are its eyes. Whew! Really getting toasty. Alright. I touched the rear sight again with my thumb on the same spot.
Last night I was watching a horror movie. Turns out one of the most suspenseful parts in the freaking movie, the lamp decides to shut off.
Let me show you my holiday shotgun. For this holiday, we're gonna go ahead and name this shotgun the Easter Sun Gauge. Alright, up next we... Ha! Ah! Emergency Mosin Noggin versus video. Not in my house. We have a lot of random stuff that we discovered we can fire out of a shotgun that otherwise would not be fired from a shotgun. Hey babe, today I'm gonna be opening this gimmick box with a Mosin Noggin. Alright, let's open this box. Oh, no turning back now. Ooh. Can't help but notice, but the wind completely stopped whenever I opened it. In all honesty, I had a whole lot of fun making that compilation. It was a good time, not only recording it, but like editing it again. I went through a bunch of old stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I did that, and I did that, and this was cool too. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks for going on this journey with me, and thanks to Mr. Brandon Herrera for getting me back in the game. That's something I really cannot thank him enough for. I mean, he has no idea who I am. I was just another, faceless commenter on his YouTube channel years ago. And, sometimes just these big-ish, he was a lot smaller than he was, or than he is now. But sometimes these little things that these big-ish guys do, they don't notice the impact that they have on some people. And in this particular case, this guy completely changed and turned my life around and, lit a spark in me that's still burning pretty brightly to this day. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and help me work up to that 1,000 mark. If I hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm going to run a match with peanut butter in my shoes. It's going to be absolutely hilarious, but I don't want to do it. YouTube's algorithm is very anti-gun. If you like the video down below, that's going to go a long way to getting my channel around. Check out the Patreon. I do have a link in the description, and I do Q&As on the Patreon. So, lots of interesting stuff the internet asks, and a lot of it I'm not going to touch with a 10-foot pole. But there is some stuff that's repeat questions, and questions that actually deserve to be discussed. So I do that on the Patreon page. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I got a bottle of tequila with my name on it, and I'm going to go enjoy that, probably rock out to some music, practice a little guitar. I have my AK-47 here. I might do something with that. I'm always, taking apart, disassembling, putting guns back together. It's just what I do in my spare time. It's how I am. So I'm going to go do that. You guys go off. Have a fantastic day. Remember, you are the only one who can guarantee that your day will or will not be fantastic. Whatever problems you face, the problem is your attitude towards said problem. That's a quote by Johnny Depp, and that is a very awesome quote. I learned that years ago, and I still listen to it. So go off and try and make the day as fantastic as you can, even if it's just the end of the day. Do something to make yourself happy.